Here is today's case.
I'm bringing my girlfriend Jennifer to divorce court because she overreacts to everything, and I just can't stand it anymore.
My boyfriend Levi always falls hook, line, and sinker for the damsel in distress.
Jen tries to act like my mom. She tries to dictate how I use my time and even how I eat.
Levi needs to spend less time playing games and more time on our business.
And you need to spend more time at the gym. Welcome back, everyone, to another great video. Hit that thumbs up button because all it takes is one like for me to tell me that I need to make another video next week. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and let's get right into it.
I want to marry Jen, but first she needs to calm down.
I want to marry Levi, but we're so different, sometimes I just don't know if it's going to work.
Your Honor, today's case is Cornwell versus Dorr.
Thank you, Juan. Dustin Cornwell,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have brought Jennifer Dorr.
She for sure looks like a door, like, gosh darn. Like, she looks like a goddamn garage door over here. My man, like.
Yes, Your Honor.
To court today. I understand the two of you have been in a relationship for 2 years. You were planning on getting engaged this coming year, but now that's all on hold because you're having a number of relationship issues you want to discuss today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll start with you.
So, she's 8 years older than him, and I'm okay with it for on, like, no matter how old you are. But 8 years especially is a big gap of time. Like, just think about it, a 20-year-old and a 12-year-old, if that makes sense. But the second thing is, whole reasoning for being here is because she has to control him like his mom. In reality, you all a little older than him, so he probably does look at you as a mother figure. But let's keep going.
Mr. Cornwell, what's happening here?
So the reason that I brought my girlfriend to divorce court today is she's just really mean to me all the time. She tries to act like my mom, and she even tries to dictate what I eat sometimes.
The two of you have been together for 2 years. How did you meet?
We actually met in a nightclub. She's a promoter, and I used to go there a lot, and I'd come and say hello. One night we actually ran into each other at one of our friends' houses, and her friend told me that she had a crush on me.
Okay, time out now. Is it just me, but does this guy look like a hamster? Like, he has a whole face of a hamster, and his whole body is like, it just reminds me of a hamster. Like, I don't know if that's crazy. Put in the comments if I'm like going crazy. Now, second thing is, anybody else see a little bit of a simp vibe coming off, or is it just me? Because like, I'm low-key like getting the like, he likes being pushed around kind of vibe. And like, especially with this chick, she's kind of more of a full-powered female. But let's just see what happens.
So I was like, you know, might as well go talk to her, I guess. And it's been from there.
Ms. Dorr, what do you have to say about what he said in court today, why he brought you here?
I'm here today because my boyfriend is just too nice to ladies, to the point where I think he might be naive about their intentions, and he just can't get along with my family. But I think that might be an issue with our engagement. I just don't know if we can get married.
So the two of you were dating. When did you decide to move in together?
About 6 months after we had started dating. I had actually moved away to better myself, and whenever I came back, I was going to live with.
I'm going to give this guy some credit right off the front. He literally made this chick think he's too nice to females. And she thinks that's his problem. Dude, the thing is, he's not being too nice for no reason at all. It's not because of naiveness. Because he's trying to get down in their pants. Like, trust me, guys have one mindset, and it's only with their bottom head, not their top, if you get what I'm saying. Second, I still get the simp vibe off of him, dude. Like, come on. Also, that ponytail, man, like, come on. What female's like coming up to you and like, hey, what's up, baby boy? Like, no, I don't see it. But maybe there's some more information down in this case.
The friend, but it seemed that it was just more cost effective for us to be together.
And you say that she's been very mean to you.
Absolutely. Well, there's been times let's say Halloween, whenever we first moved in together. We were having this big party. We lived in a big house with a bunch of people. So she wanted to make the meal, and she said, "You guys just do whatever you're gonna do with decorations and stuff." They went and spent $10 or $15 on like dollar store stuff, and it wasn't good enough for her. She got like really big mad about it, and started taking it out on me and the other roommates, and started ripping down the decorations, and said, "This is my party, and I'm gonna do it how I want to do it."
Oh no, she got big mad? Did she hit you too? Or did you actually grow some balls? Tell her to calm her little, like, whiny butt down. If she wanted to do it how she wanted to do it, she should have got the decorations. Like, that's what I would have said. If my girl was having a gosh darn tantrum when she's a grown-ass woman, I would have told her, I'd be like, hey, calm your crap down, or you can go do it yourself. It's as easy as that. And for you to just be like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, babe, it's my fault. You are part of the problem. It's not just her. But let's keep going.
Did you tear down the Halloween decoration?
Well, all they did was block doorways with caution tape, and I didn't think that was going to make sense for people trying to walk through the hallway to get to the bathroom or to move around the party.
It's a Halloween party, though, right?
Caution tape doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to block all the doorways.
Did you get angry about it?
Oh, yeah, and he didn't defend me at all, so that made me even more mad.
And you know, it's going back to like her being angry and stuff, like there was a situation. We had a bunch of friends over to like a communal grill. We have a pool at our apartment complex, and you know, one of our friends needed to use the restroom, and the key to the restroom at the pool is on our key ring. And I thought it was in the house because you know she was still up there, and so I sent somebody up there to go help her. And turns out the keys were in my pocket the whole time. And she came back and got extremely angry with me in front of all our friends. I think that's the biggest thing is like the embarrassment behind it. Like if you're gonna yell at me, that's cool, but like.
No, it is not okay, dude. It is not cool for your significant other to yell and like belittle you in front of anybody, and especially not in your like private area either. That's terrible. That's literally, if it was roles reversed, that's emotional abuse, and you could be sent to jail for that. Like, grow some balls, tell your female to back the hell off, or just end the relationship, because it seems like it's a lot of domestic like abuse on your side. But let's see what she says.
In front of our friends, and about keys, like come on, man.
Are you yelling at him in front of other people?
I didn't yell in front of our friends when he lost the
You
keys.
did yell.
And we talked about it after.
No, you yelled at me, and then we
Ms.
talked
Dorr,
about it
Ms. Dorr,
afterwards.
you yelled at him in front of your friends. Why are you doing that?
I guess I didn't even realize I was doing it. I thought we just talked about it afterward.
Okay, Ms. Dorr, you say that her family doesn't like you.
At all.
And that's another really big issue.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
I've tried, man. I've really tried
Your Honor?
to be nice to them. Every time that we've gone up there, there's just a bunch of stress, and they ended up making us do yard work and like a bunch of free labor. And they corner me, and they're telling me how I'm not good enough for her, and how I don't have a real job, and just a whole bunch of stuff. And she defended me against her family, which I thought was pretty cool. But like, I just don't understand why they don't like me.
What's the issue with the job, they said? What do you do?
We do festival work, and they say that it's not like a 9 to 5, so it's not a real job. But we have started our own tea company, so. They haven't said anything about it since. So
Since you started your own tea company, why doesn't your family like him?
It might be because he's younger than me, and it might be because he isn't already in an office job somewhere, and that's maybe what they expect.
So do you see the issue now with age? 8 years is a long time. And like, as her family probably sees, there's like, wow, she's 40. This guy has not really any retirement plans afterwards. He's only 25. Like, he's still young. Like, there's a problem here. They probably want grandkids soon. They probably want all this stuff coming up soon. And this guy just can't do it. So yes, there's gonna be issues with the family. Like, that's a massive thing. But let's see what the judge says about this.
25 and you're 33.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
So they can just be really materialistic, and they just don't have a filter. So they're gonna say what they think, and sometimes it's not the nicest.
So you probably inherited some of that from your family, I'm assuming.
It sounds like that.
that's
yes,
a bit
ma'am.
obvious.
So why have you stayed despite having those pressures from your family?
Because I believe in him, and I believe in his work ethic, and he does well. But I just guess my family might not get along with him as well. And I really want my family and him to get along, so I want them to try. I don't want them to give up.
Well, it doesn't sound like the problem is with your boyfriend. It sounds like it's more of a discussion you have to have with your family.
Gosh darn. Throwing down some true facts right here. Like, holy cow. It's not like I said there's probably a stupid reason for being here. But the funny thing is, she had a stupid reason. In reality, his reasoning is starting to give more and more sense and more footing. It sounds like he had the idea of getting a divorce or trying to fix it. It kind of sounds like, and she's like, "Well, I need a reason to hate him too." So she made this bullcrap reasoning of her family, and the judge just like, it was a bridge. She chopped down that bridge real quick. Like, gosh darn, I love it.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Does she believe in you? Does she support the work that you do?
Yeah, for the most part. There was one time that she didn't support me. I was trying to start my own t-shirt company, and so it was Mother's Day, right? And we had been arguing, and I was like, I'm not gonna spend Mother's Day arguing with my girlfriend, so I just left. She was in the shower, and I just didn't tell her I was leaving. I started driving down the road, just to go see my mom. And about 30 minutes later, I get a phone call, and she's just like yelling and screaming at me and telling me how awful I am for leaving her at home, that she had stuff to do, and that the t-shirt company I was starting was just not gonna succeed. There was no reason for me to do it. It was just stupid. And I just hung up.
Now, am I the only one that sees a problem of how she acted? Or am I just crazy and I'm a male, so I'm automatically wrong about it? But yelling at your significant other after they walk away from the situation, it wasn't that what we taught, like 101, how to solve a problem? But for this chick, it's his fault. Like, I don't understand. And to crush his dreams, like, even if it's a stupid ass dream, because there's thousands of t-shirt companies out there, it's not the right way of doing it. But let's see if she brings up any good reason.
I get another phone call, and she's talking about how she's going to call the cops on me for stealing the car.
I had got a
and
call for a
everything.
job. I needed to go.
Yeah, but you can't call the cops on me for a car that has in my name.
We both paid for it.
Excuse me, ma'am. So you left in the
Yeah.
car that belonged to both of you, that you share, right?
We share.
So why are you calling him angry because he took the car that the two of you share?
He didn't even tell me he was going anywhere, and I had taken a text that was a job offer, and I told them yes without a...
Wait. Does she not have a job? Am I hearing this right? She's got a text for a job offer, and most people, if they have a job, they're not looking for a new one. And 1 + 1, I think I solved the problem. She doesn't have a job, and her family literally belittled him for having a crappy job, but their daughter doesn't have one. Mind blown.
Okay, but you didn't offer that information to him before he left, am I right? So he did not know.
No.
Why did you tell him you were going to call the police on him in a car that's in his name?
Well, it should be in both of our names because
Okay,
we
but
pay
it's
for
not.
everything.
It's not. So what are you going to call the police and tell them what? File a false report?
No,
What were you going to do?
it didn't really make sense.
Okay.
Nope, just cars in my
Just
name.
like those Halloween decorations didn't make sense, now you're not making sense. Now, why did you tell...
Why is she smiling? Why is she acting like this is a joke to file false police claims? This is a chick that literally would file a fake rape accusation because this guy leaves her. Like, I can just see this happening. Like, how does she think this is a joke? Like, calling the police because she can't get her way? Like, understand? Like, oh man, it's getting me fired up, boys. Let's see what. Oh man, this chick just.
Tell him that you thought his t-shirt business was going to fail.
I guess I was just trying to hurt his feelings because he had hurt my feelings that day.
Tell me about you play a competitive trading card game.
Yeah.
That's been a point of contention for the two of you as well.
Yeah, she says that I could be using my time better. I think that it's pretty great. I make money doing it.
No, you don't.
How do you make money playing the game?
They're worth different amounts of money. I've sold cards up to $600. I've made $200 in tournaments that I've been doing. And she's like, you can use your time better, but like I'm making money. I think that making money is pretty good use of my time.
What's the issue with the card game?
Oh, he spends hours and hours playing it and researching
It's
it
not
and watching
hours and
videos.
hours.
If you're not playing or watching videos of other people playing, and it's a waste of money. He made money like one
You gotta
time.
do research on it.
So how many hours a day would you say you spend with the cards, the trading card game?
I might spend 2 or 3 hours playing, but like if I win, what is 2 or 3 hours?
So you haven't lost money, is what you're saying.
No, I
you have
haven't.
not lost money.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter? He spends 6 hours, 20 hours. It doesn't matter. If he's still going to work, making money, like pretty much keeping you alive, why does it matter what his hobbies are? Like, I don't understand what this chick's problem is. A card game? Like, are you serious? That's his hobby. That's his, like, thing that it makes him escape, like, outside world. Like, this chick's literally giving me a goddamn migraine. Like, I don't understand what whole problem is with this guy. I know he seems like a big old simp, but other than that, I really don't understand the problem.
2 or 3 hours isn't just an enormous amount of time.
It's more than that usually, because even when he's not playing, he's watching other people play, and it's YouTube videos playing all the time.
The two of you
it.
both contribute financially to the household?
Right.
Absolutely.
That's not an issue, right?
No,
But
not
he
at
should
all.
be working on our business instead of just playing this game.
And he has been working on the business, am I correct?
Not unless I have to bug him to.
But I do all of the manufacturing of the tea. But like anytime we go to farmers markets or anybody like that wants to ask about it, I'm always doing the sales because that's what I do. Is she does
So
all
you're
the
working a
social
lot.
media part of it.
And this is a tea company that you started.
Wait a minute. Did you hear what she did and what he did for the business? Like, I understand businesses take so much time, and 2 and 3 hours, yes, could make you hundreds of dollars that you could be wasting in theory. But what does she do? He does the manufacturing and the selling. She keeps up social media. Social media? Are you serious? Where you post a picture on Facebook and be like, congratulations, I got more tea. Like, come on, dude. Give me something for this chick. I'm trying to defend her, but there's nothing.
Started during this pandemic period,
yes.
right?
Yes.
To make extra money. And it's doing well right now, am I right?
is.
It is.
Because of the work both of you have put into it?
Right.
And she even tries to dictate what I eat sometimes. We're both pretty vegan, but she just gets really mad when I eat cheese. Makes me sleep on the couch sometimes.
Or were you eating cheese?
Sometimes.
Is it true that you don't let him eat cheese?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why is that?
Well, because the dairy industry is disgusting and cheese is full of pus and infections from the cows being infected, and it's just a waste of money. I don't want to support that industry.
But what does that have to do with me eating cheese?
It's gross.
That's not your decision.
It's
Well,
in my
Mr.
house,
Cornwell,
though.
have you had this discussion with her, sir?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
But you're sleeping on the couch
Yeah,
about
she
it?
throws it away and then she's like, you can't sleep in the bed with me tonight.
Is that serious?
Yeah, that's serious.
Well, you do not want to know what we're having for lunch today.
Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to finish the whole episode, but like, she gets mad because he eats cheese, bro. Cheese is great. Cheese curds, cheese balls, cheese everything, bro. Like, I eat nacho cheese like 3 times a day. I mean, trust me, cheese is great. And she has a problem with him, and for making him sleep on the couch, like, I don't understand. I don't understand, people. So I'm gonna end the video here before like lose my gosh darn mind, because I don't understand what whole problem with him is. But if you guys like this video, once again hit that one like, and I will finish this episode of Divorce Court. But without further ado, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.